So if I sit here and tell you that this girl's off limits, right? I tell you, you my homie. I say this girl's off limits. No, you do not have the obligation to hit.
So come on, folks, let's join the band as we all head for the refreshment stand.
I was playing zombies yesterday. While I was playing zombies, I had DDG was streaming, so I had his stream in the background, and he was reacting to Cinco react to his video. You know, I wanted to talk about it a little bit. I don't think DDG understands where Cinco is coming from as far as perspective. Like, I don't think he understands. The reason why I'm saying that is because there's no way in this situation where DDG is right, at least from what I watched. Damn, from what I watched, bro, DDG, is no way DDG could be in the right about this, because it's about how Cinco felt as far as the situation. And it's not like Cinco is lying. You know what I'm saying? Ben the Don said something about it. The niggas in the friend group ain't come out about nothing yet. Bro, I can't snipe for shit. The niggas in the friend group ain't come out and say nothing crazy about it. So it's not like Cinco's lying. But, you know, apparently DDG he was trolling too much, I guess, going below the belt, and he kept apologizing and stuff like that. DDG was talking about I made you, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So, and overall, from what's been said, Cinco has felt this way for a while. DDG has been saying shit, and Cinco said that, you know, the group lets him get away with stuff like that because he's bigger than the program, but he's not bigger than the program. It's a lot of shit. Reason why I say DDG, it's hard for DDG to be in the right about this is because I had somewhat of a similar situation where I was cool with a homie for about, we was cool for a couple years.
Hardpoint active. We control the hardpoint.
Oh my goodness, that is terrible. You see that? All right. We was cool for about a couple years, but then it was a shift that happened where, look, I'm gonna put it to you plainly just like this.
Hardpoint is active.
Oh my goodness, bro. Basically, for the past 4 or 5 years, I got him something for his birthday, right? That's my homie. That's like, nigga's like a brother to me. I knew him for mad long. We talked every day for like hours. That was my dog. I would get him something for his birthday every year. It was small, but you know what I'm saying? It was some little couple dollars or whatever. What I noticed is he never got me anything for my birthday, but I didn't care because that's my homie. It wasn't that serious. And even when I brought it up to him, I told him, I was like, bro, it's not about the birthday. It's just about, I feel a lack of appreciation, you know? Inevitably you're gonna get that feeling if you don't feel like you know your worth is being, you know what I'm saying, like, if you feel like your worth is being taken for granted. That's basically what it was like. And over time I started to get a feeling like, yeah, bro, like, it was a feeling. It's like once you get the feeling, it's like it can't really go away. Like, it's like an imbalance right now. I don't feel like I'm being appreciated. And I even told him, I said, bro, listen, if I'm being completely honest with you, because I told him this ahead of time. I said, yeah, bro, I just feel like I should be appreciated more, just off the simple fact. Even though it's not about, y'all gotta understand, it's not about the gift. It's not about none of that. He's not obligated to give me anything. It's just a simple fact, bro. It's been I've known him for 4 or 5 years. You know, at the end of the day, that's my dog. I feel like this is not something that even should be discussed. I never got nothing for my birthday from bro. Never, not even, and look, it's not even about the birthday. As far as just being courteous, I would ask him to borrow some money every now and then throughout the years, but I gave it back in interest. You know what I'm saying? But he's never actually given me something out of his will, like yo, here, just because. And bro, God will allow you to pick up on stuff like that. God will allow you to literally pick up on stuff like that. And I called him on it, bro. So it's not like I hid it or anything like that. I called him on it. It's like, bro, I don't feel appreciated. And then one day I just was like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, you my dog, bro, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I'm gonna do my own thing and you do yours. You know what I'm saying? He even made a comment about some shit where he made a comment about, this was one of the signs. He made a comment like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we was talking about marriages and we was talking about like us having wives. We was just talking about the future. And I said, hey, bro, well, I'm trying to remember what the subject was. I said, if my wife ever came on to you, you would tell me, right? Like, I don't remember what the full subject was, because that's obvious. Of course he would tell me. But it was like, would you hit? Like, if she tried to come at you, would you hit? And the nigga said yes. If I remember correctly, because I was pissed off about that. The nigga said yes. And I'm like, yeah, bro, even if I divorce her, nigga, that's off limits. Like, some girls are just off limits. And he was like, nah, bro, they just girls, they just hoes. Like, nigga, what? At one point, that was my wife. Nigga, what are you talking about? It it came up to a subject where it was like, yo, bro, if I sit here and tell you, because at the end of the day, bro, pussy, it is just girls. So if I sit here and tell you that this girl's off limits, right? I tell you, you my homie. I say this girl's off limits. No, you do not have the obligation to hit. If I tell you she off limits, she off limits. I'm literally telling you she off limits for a reason. I'm saying it for a reason. So it's not like I'm not saying. It's not like I'm saying it for no reason. Like if I tell you she off limits, she off limits. And he's like, nah, bro, there ain't no such thing as off limits. And I'm like, bro, that was like the whole argument. That was like the whole argument. And then it was just, so you know, that was one of the signs. So if I'm being honest with you, bro, like it's not like you hear some shit like that. It's like, yeah, bro, you telling me, nigga, I'll easily get lined. Like you'll easily line me for a girl. If pussy's that powerful for you to where it's like, shoot. If pussy's that powerful to you to whereas if I see you my brother, if I sit here and tell you, yo bro, she off limits, she's off limits, you can't touch that. You sit here and you hit anyway, it's like, yeah bro, come on man. There ain't nothing to be discussed about that, bro. That's crazy. Like that's absolutely insane. Okay, I'm starting to get used to the snipers again. It's been a while, but I'm starting to get used to it.
Hostile personnel.
Damn, blue as shit, crazy. Hey yo. Alright. But yeah, bro, I feel like that's crazy, bro. How do y'all feel about that? If your homie, your brother, this your dog, bro, he tell you not to touch a girl. Hell no. Damn, I tried to get that here. I was like, nah, this nigga about to start jumping and shit. But if your homie tell you not to touch a girl, and obviously he's gonna tell you for a reason. He's not trying to stop you or anything like that. He's telling you for a reason. He tell you not to touch a girl and you touch her, bro, that's crazy. Am I tripping? Is that not crazy? That's crazy. Me personally, I just feel like that's crazy. DDG, listen, I understand DDG perspective. Oh, it's not that serious and all that. But at the end of the day, bro, cinco, you know what I'm saying? Cinco feel that way. And if y'all really friends and y'all love each other, y'all cool, you're gonna acknowledge how, bro. Come on, man, jump! You're gonna acknowledge how your bro feel, regardless, bro. You're gonna acknowledge how he feels. You're gonna listen, you're gonna understand, and you're gonna switch up. Mind you, it really ain't that serious. But you know, y'all let me know what y'all think of that situation, man. I feel like, you know, obviously that's something that's been brewing. That's something that's been brewing for a while. 13 to 26, that's really not bad for me never using snipers. That's really not bad. For me never using snipers, that's not bad.
You actually finished my video. I don't know if you watched a lot or a little, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm out!